What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Trawick Garage video. So if you remember a couple of videos ago, we installed these black LED side markers on the Corvette. Now the more and more that I've looked at them, I don't know, I'm not crazy about them. I feel like the black just kind of pops a little too much. It just kind of sticks out. I mean, it does go with the black accents very well, but I'm not sure. They just seem like they kind of stick out a little bit. So these are the exact same ones that we have on the car. However, these are the clear lenses. So I'm looking at these and I'm thinking that the clear may look better with the white. I've seen pictures of these with them on the white, like one or two, and they look pretty good. A lot of the pictures that I was able to find online was on like a silver car, and it looked really good. So I think the clear is probably going to hide them a little bit better. It'll still have that LED strip, but they'll just be clear lenses. So hopefully they'll still look good, but not stick out quite as much as the black ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this thing apart. I'm going to throw the clear ones on there and then kind of have a clear one and a black one, and then just kind of look at them both on there and see which one I like better. And whichever one I think looks better and that you guys think looks better, we'll keep on the car. So I'm actually not going to show the installation process because it's kind of a pain to try to film it and do it. If you want to see the installation process of how when I put the black ones on, I'll link that video up here in the corner if you want to watch the installation of how to put these lights on and install them. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take those, put them on real quick, and then we'll see kind of what they look like with the clear and the black. All right, so I got one side installed. We're going to look at them now. So there's the clear. So there is what the clear looks like on this side. And now I'll go around to the other side, and there is the tinted ones. So when they light up, you can tell from that side over to this side, they're definitely a lot brighter. I do like how they are a lot brighter. It's a little much. It's a lot brighter than like what the other stock lights were, but turned off, I do think, honestly, the clear do look just a little bit better. So there's the front. You can see when they're lit up there, you've got the tint on there, and then on this side, no tint. They're quite a bit brighter. I will say they are brighter, which of course is to be expected because that side has a tint on it and this side doesn't. So I'm not sure. Like, I'm not 100% sure. I think that I like the white ones better, and I think they'll look better in the long run, and I'll tell you why. So eventually I am going to get the clear tail lights, the Z06 style tail lights for the back of this car, the clear lenses. So I do think having the clear lens there and the clear lens there will look the best in the long run. Now I did buy some covers for these tail lights. It's the tinted covers for them. I just kind of wanted to see how they would look before I went and spent all the money on getting the clear ones. I think long term I'm definitely going to go clear anyway because that's what I've always wanted. For the short time I did buy some covers for these. So we may kind of mock those up here in this video and just see what they look like. I think they're going to be a little too light because I really did want these like to look black, not just a tinted red. But we'll see, because I feel like if I go with tinted tail lights, then it needs to go tinted side markers. But if I go with clear tail lights, it needs to go with clear side markers, if that makes any sense, just to kind of keep the continuity there. But anyway, I think for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and install the clear ones all the way around and just kind of rock with them for a week or so and just, you know, see every day how I like them, because it's usually going to take me about a week to decide whether I really like something or not. But again, I wasn't super happy with the black ones. I think they look good, but on the white car, I feel like they did just stick out just a little bit too much. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and install the clear ones all the way around. We'll get it out in the sun and just kind of see what it looks like. And then we'll check on those tail light tints and also see what that looks like. And one other thing I will say about this car is that with the modifications, I didn't want them to look cheap. Now I know that the Oracle brand of these are a lot better quality probably, but they're also like $300 for the set. So I didn't really want to go crazy and buy those until I really decided what color I liked best. But you guys know I had the tinted ones on my Camaro, and you know, with that car it's a little bit different. With this car I just didn't want to make the mods look cheap, if that makes sense, like put cheap mods on this car. So I'm kind of just playing around with different ideas right now, and then once I decide what I want, I'll probably go with a more expensive quality one of each thing. But again, just everything now is just kind of a test phase to see what I like best. So now as you can see, I've got them installed all the way around. So super excited about how they turned out. I really do think I like the clear ones better. So now that we've got them on, I'm gonna go put them out in the sunlight, really see what they look like. But first we have to do the most important part. All right, so getting out in the sunlight, I do think they look a lot better. I do like the clear design. I think it looks better. It looks better than the red and the yellow ones that were on there, but it doesn't quite stick out as much. I was kind of iffy about it when I had it inside, but out here in the sun, clear is definitely the way to go in my opinion. And there you can see them lit up. They definitely look good. They're not near as bright in the daytime as they were up under the barn with the night, but I still think they look better in my opinion than the tinted ones, but that's just me. You guys let me know what you think. Now if you guys are familiar with the C7s, you'll know that actually the stock lights, it's just two little LEDs here, not the whole strip, and I think I touched on that in my other video. Realistically, I mean, I do like the strip, but it's just so bright that it, like I said, it doesn't really match the other lights of the car, which is not a super big deal, but I'm just being picky. There was a kit that had the clear lenses with the two little dots. It seems to be out of stock. I can't find it anywhere. I was able to find the tinted ones with the two little lights there, so if I did decide to go with the tinted lights, I was going to swap it out, I think, and get just the two little lights. I think it looks just a little bit cleaner. But again, that's all just personal preference. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep looking now that I know I like the clear lenses, and maybe hopefully I'll be able to find those, the two little LEDs instead of the strip. And if I can find those, I'll probably swap them out for those. But for right now, I am happy with these. I do like them quite a bit better than I did the tinted ones, just to be honest. And I will point out the only downside to these, the only thing I did like about the black ones better is that you can kind of see those little LED lights poking through there, whereas on the black ones it was tinted, so you really didn't see them unless they were lit up. But again, that's just me being picky. Like I said, I'm really happy with these, and it's just a little thing that you don't really see it unless you're looking for it, so not a huge deal. And I think with these clear lights, when we get the clear tail lights, the Z06 style, it'll really make this all come together and just kind of have clear lights and reflectors all the way around. Now speaking of these little reflectors in the bottom, they do make a clear set that I've seen. I can't really find them right now, but I've seen people that have had them, and it's a clear lamp on this bottom, so that may look good when we go with the Z06 style tail lights. I know there's a kit you can wire that into like the brake light or the running light, so that may be a project way down the road, but for right now I think I'm just going to stick with the black ones that we have on there. All right, so the next thing I want to look at is these. So these are the covers that go over the taillights to make them have that tinted look. I'm not sure about these, but I'm gonna go kind of throw them on and mock them up and see what they look like. All right, so I've got just kind of these two mocked up. I didn't actually tape them on or anything. They're just kind of sitting on there for right now, but there's the tinted and there's the not tinted. They don't look awful. They do look a lot darker on camera than they do on person. I'm gonna try to get a little closer. They do have a slight tint to them. It's not bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna look like, because when I got these in the mail, the tints did not look dark at all. So, and these were only $20, so it's like, it's not a big deal if they're not great. I didn't really expect them to be super great quality. And all they do is just double-sided tape to the tail light, so it's not like I can't take them off easily. I know long-term, eventually, I do want to get the clear tail lights, even if I do put the smoked lenses on them. It'll just look better having it clear behind it, not having that red tint. But honestly, they're not bad. I may throw them on and just keep them for a little bit and just kind of see how I like them. But honestly, they're not bad. They still look red, but it looks a little bit better with having that darker tint, in my opinion. All right, so here they are, kind of not installed on the car. You can see the fit and finish is kind of lackluster, to be honest, but I mean, for $20, what do you really expect? They're not going to be great. All right, so here they are, all four of them on, kind of mocked up. Like I said, I still haven't taped them yet. Also, I did black out these little red markers that were on the bottom. I didn't really expect to do them. I was going to actually film it, but one day I was just messing around with it and they popped out super easy, so it was actually a really easy thing to do. But there it is. So like I said, I'm not crazy about it, but I don't hate it either. And again, it is a lot darker on camera than it is in person. You can still see the red tint behind it, but I'm gonna turn the lights on and just kind of see what they look like with the lights illuminated. All right, so they still look relatively the same. Obviously a little bit darker of a tint, but it's not bad. And again, looking in here, you can tell the fit and finish is not great on these, but you know, it is what it is. They were $20, so this is the tape that came with it, and I was peeling it back, and you can see that the tape's not really clear, and it's going to show lines when you install it on there. So that I'm not crazy about. I do actually have clear 3M double-sided tape, so I may look at that and see if I can, you know, make something work, but I'd rather not have them at all than have lines on it, because that's going to just look really tacky in my opinion. But we're going to see. All right, so I've got my 3M double-sided tape here. I was looking at them to try to see where the best mounting point's going to be, to where it has the most surface area to mount it, but where it also is not going to show up as much. But honestly, I think that's going to be a project for another day. I do want to do a little bit more research before I just kind of dive in and stick it and mess something up. But I do think I'm probably just going to try them out. I'll probably upload that in a different video of me installing them and how I did it. But I think that's actually going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. It'll help us grow the channel and kind of get us to where we're wanting to go. And yeah, leave some comments. What do you want to see next? What do you want to see with this car, some of the other cars? I know I've hit on it in several other videos, but we are going to be starting the K5 Blazer project really soon. Just trying to work out some details on, who I want to take it to, where I'm going to get the parts that I need to get it running and driving, and just trying to figure all that out. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.